We're going to get along just famously because I know nothing about color. Designer and host of HGTV's Color Splash, David Bromstad, is here. And I got to tell you, this is something that really does freak out people, not just those of us who are somewhat color challenged.
Yeah, no, people are really afraid of color. I mean, and I don't understand why. I mean, I get it because when you walk into a paint store, you see thousands of options.
Right.
Where do you choose? And I always say, please do not choose your paint color at home because... All right, please don't choose a paint color at the store because the lighting's different. People always go for a more bold color. I always say go to the more muted section. Those are your usable colors for your walls.
And then build from there.
And then build from
there.
Okay, exactly.
Well, let's take a look at, for example, how do you start adding color to your space?
Well, if you're color phobic, you want to make sure that you just start adding nicely through some artwork, throw pillows, accessories, some lamps, rugs, little things here and there. You don't have to have a lot of color to make a big impact. Yeah,
there's some very, the pillows, but I'm also seeing that the lighting can really add something.
It's all about the lighting.
Actually, did we paint the ceiling there too, which is a kind of a new trend?
I always paint the ceiling, whether it's the same color or a different color. I like to go, if you have taller than 9 feet, then you can go darker on your ceiling. I mean, who doesn't want a fuchsia ceiling? I know I do.
So what if you got a small space? Now, you've got a smaller space. What do you do? Because that can be a challenge sometimes. You feel like, I don't know, waste a lot of effort on a small space.
Well, the same principles apply. What the best thing is that it's a small space. You're not going to spend as much money on throw pillows and accessories.
Or paint.
Exactly. And I always choose my paint color last because it's the most inexpensive and you have the most options. So paint color last. Couch, rug, chairs, everything that's more expensive and you have less options for, you choose those first, and then you choose your paint color the very, very last, after you buy all your accessories, all of your color. Because some people, they want to put color on their walls, but then when they realize what they have, they don't need it.
Right. And so you take the big pieces, for example, the couch, the chairs, and you go a gray or a beige or a black is okay because everything goes with those.
Absolutely. With your core pieces, the most expensive pieces, you're not going to buy a fuchsia couch or a turquoise couch. And you may if you have the cash, but you're going to get sick of it and tired of it, and it's not going to go with everything.
Right.
So you want to start with your neutral pieces and make sure that they're timeless, something you're going to love for a long time, because you're going to be spending, $1,000 to $5,000 on a couch.
Right. Exactly. Now, and if you look at trend colors, that's the last thing you want to do too, because that trend is going to go out, and in a couple of years, or you get tired of it.
Right.
So replace that. Replace something like this pillow, which is pretty inexpensive.
Absolutely. This is probably, $50, $60. You throw pillows, you can go to Home Goods or wherever, and then you can, buy them. You can buy a whole bunch, and then if you don't like them, you return them.
Right.
Hello.
And is it okay?
Return
I see people going into, the like Home Depot or Lowe's, and they're carrying in this pillow, and they can match. They can find paint that works with one of these colors.
If you are inspired by what's going on here and you're loving this, take these colors and put them into your house.
Right.
Take this gray and put it onto your walls. Take this yellow and accent it with the green. It'll look fantastic.
Right, and you can go in and they'll actually make that paint out of that color after they scan it.
Color matching.
Yeah. Blending colors so that you flow from one room to the next, another challenge.
Yeah, you can have a different color in every room, but again, you should repeat at least one color that's in a room. So say you have these colors going in, but you don't want all of those colors in your bedroom. Maybe take the grays and the blues and the charcoals, and then that's still going to create some unity.
That goes into the next room.
Right.
Okay. Terrific advice. And you are actually going to be answering folks' questions. We've got a link to that. How's that going to work? Facebook?
Facebook, yeah. Facebook.
Everything is on Facebook.
Exactly.
As well as from 4 to 8 tonight, and we've got more information on that on myfoxdfw.com, where you can you'll take people's problems and help them solve them.
I'm going to help you out. Tune in.
Guaranteed. Okay. We've got the link on myfoxdfw.com. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Pleasure. Thanks for having me.